Hello again, my name is Louis Fortmiller. I'm a strategic software business development rep. I work for Sun Microsystems. I'm part of their communication software practice organization. This is the second video in a two-part series. Before you watch this video, which is a demonstration of an Android on-device portal which connects to Sun's Project Destination backend, you should watch the prior video that is a Project Destination architecture walkthrough. It explains in detail what's going on with the demonstration you're about to see. Please also note that we are using an Android emulator to access the backend platform. This platform could be accessed from a Sun Java desktop. All we would have to do is create an implementation of the front-end software to access the back-end services that run on a desktop. We also have implementations of this that run on CDC devices, CLDC devices, set-top boxes, as well as various other platforms. So the first thing I'm going to do is, you see an emulator, an Android emulator. This is release 1.1 of the Android software stack. And I've already populated my user ID and password. I'm going to log in to Project Destination. This is sending a web service request across the network. It authenticated me on a backend platform which is running out at our headquarters in California. It found my identity and profile information, and it returned a set of services that are valid for me in my particular context now. And it populated this carousel at the bottom. This is how we retrieve services tailored for a particular user. Alright, now I'm going to select one of those services, which is the Flickr service. And if you remember from the first video, what happens is it invokes that blended service now. That's a Beeple process that's exposed as a web service. It went out and contacted it. That process got information about me off my profile on the back end. It found out my information and attributes about my Flickr account, and then made a back-end third-party web service called the Flickr service and returned my photo albums, which you're seeing highlighted here in the thumbnails as I scroll through them. Now I'm going to select one of the albums, and another call is being made through that service to return all of the photos within that album. So you can see as I scroll through, each time I scroll to a next thumbnail, a call is being made out across the network to retrieve that photo. Now for performance reasons, we've cached the photos. Once you read them in, it's much quicker going in reverse. But this is a demonstration that shows how your services can dynamically be assigned to a particular user based on their ID, on their authentication and policy information, or even based on contextual information. And these services can be dynamically controlled by a third party, someone who controls what services are accessible, or they could be controlled by the individual themselves. It depends on how you want to configure it. Thanks again for watching this, and I hope it's been helpful.